I was born on December 20th, 1998 to two African parents who emigrated to France. A lot of people don't know this, but my youthful years weren't that pleasant. I grew up in the northeastern Paris suburb of Bondy, France, a town frequently ravaged by violence and rioting that conditioned me to be very aggressive as a little child. In an effort to keep me and my brother safe from that negative environment, my parents ensured that every member of the family takes up sports as their main occupation, so we wouldn't end up like most of the kids in my neighborhood. So I listened and I started hanging out a lot with my dad, who was a football coach at the time for a small club in my neighborhood. He taught me how to shoot my first ball, and he showed me how I could turn my aggressiveness into something positive in life. A few months later, football quickly became my passion. It gave me a sense of ambition I never found elsewhere. In fact, football became my everything. I was eating, thinking, dreaming about football 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I wanted to learn everything about it. I remember as a kid, I would watch 4 to 5 games in a row, just so I could learn as much as I can about the new passion I had found. My obsession went so far as me taking my football to my bed and using it as a pillow to help me sleep. I even started to idolize some players and dreamt of one day playing for the Real Madrid club. And since there was no going out with friends or attending any sort of events for kids, as a gift, my parents conceived the idea of taking me to meet my football heroes. The first person I met was Thierry Henry, then Zinedine Zidane, and finally Cristiano Ronaldo. Meeting these heroes will be a moment I will never forget because it became a turning point in my life. Experiencing their greatness made me want to be like them. And it was at that very moment I knew I wanted to become the best football player in the world. I told my heroes my dream of becoming great like them. And even though they didn't think much of it at the time, as I was only a kid, I knew in my heart it was something achievable if I worked very hard for it. So I went back home, determined and motivated to achieve greatness. I started training like I never did before. I started to hone my craft and decided I would be a left striker. And with the help of my dad, I also started working on increasing my dribbling skills and my speed, as I thought it would be the key ingredients to achieving my goal of becoming the best footballer the world had ever seen.